Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Jo and I do Irregular Choice shoes and handbags, but I do other brands as well. So welcome to those of you who have just joined, and there are a few of you again this month. So I'd just like to welcome you. And for those of you that have been watching my videos for a long time, I very much appreciate you taking the time out to watch my videos. And for those of you that are just lurking about and watching the videos, I'd really appreciate you pressing the subscribe button and joining our happy, merry band. And I can see my son just coming in for his run, so you might hear him. Anyway, I don't know how to just go straight into it this week because I've got a few items to get through and some of them have little stories with them. So it's actually a nice bright day today. You know, when you get one of those winter days, it's cold but the sun's out and the sky's blue, and it makes you feel that whole lot better than the grey skies. Oh, I've got a new blouse as well. I'm using it like a layering piece today. You know, scrunch up the arms like the 80s. Using it like a layering piece. It's from Lazy Oaf, and when you fasten it, it's a flower and you've got the leaf there. But I'm using it today like a kind of cardigan effect. But that's from Lazy Oaf. I'm quite liking stuff from Lazy Oaf actually. But you got to be quick. They don't make things in great numbers and away they go. Anyway, what have I got for you today? 2 Irregular Choice items, a pair of shoes and a pair of sunglasses. Yes, Irregular Choice sunglasses. I have shown a pair of Irregular Choice sunglasses in the past. Some earrings and a other wee bag, and it's a bit bag heavy today this week. My Wicker Darling bag that came back after it was repaired, after my dog bit through the handle. So let's do that first. Poor, and I've named her Delilah. So shall we show you? Now the repair isn't invisible, it's very visible. But as she'd bitten through the whole handle and it was in 2 halves, there wasn't a great deal they could do. So it's made it a functional bag again. You can see it there, because it was in literally, it was like almost sliced, but in 2 halves. So at least it's a practical bag now. And because of what it is, you're probably not going to be looking at the strap. So meet Delilah. She's like a bath duck. You know, like you get the rubber ducks in the bath. I think they just called it rubber ducky. But she looks like a Delilah to me. How cute is she? She is so cute. And as I say, it wasn't practical with one of their straps in half. So it's made it practical again. And as I say, there's a lot going on with Delilah, so I don't think people are going to be looking at the bit that was broken. Inside, lovely yellow lining, and you can get plenty in there. You know, I can get my sunglasses case, keys, lipstick, purse, you know, there's plenty of room. Goes down there a bit as well at the back. It's all fully lined. So yes, at least she didn't get to the wicker, because if she'd got to the wicker, then it would have been totally ruined, because I wouldn't have been able to get that repaired. So if she had to chew anything, I guess the strap. And it's not like her, she never chews anything, so I don't know what it was about, because it was the cover more she was chewing, I think, more than what was inside it. So I think we were just lucky that she never accidentally got to the wicker. But yes, I'm very happy with Delilah. Very cute, can't wait. Probably go with this white blouse actually. So what else have I got for you? Well, there's a couple of things I got when I went down to Manchester the first time. Remember, I went down, I surprised my dad for his 90th. So I went down on my own, and then I went back a week later for a wedding. But this is when I went down Well, actually, no, I'm telling lies. What I'm showing you now is when I went down with Mike for the wedding, and we went in Manchester Piccadilly on the way back. That's the main station in Manchester, if you didn't know. And as we walk in to go on the platform, I walk past, one of these. I mean, why there's a touristy shop in Manchester, I don't know. That's another story. Anyway, and it had like a Toblerone, but like a small Toblerone, like this big, and it had Leo on it, my son's name, and I went, oh mate, I'll just snip in there and get that for Leo, and I'll see if they've got one for Freya. So anyway, they didn't have a Freya, but they did have one of them that said, this is your present, so I thought, oh, I'll pick that up. Anyway, it gets to the till, £12. £12. I just was like, any sane person would have gone, £12 for two little Toblerones? You're having a laugh. But you kind of committed, aren't you, watching the till? And I was like, oh my God. Anyway, I was trying not to show it in my face, my utter shock, for these two really small Toblerones. And then she turned around to me, she went, is your hair real or is it a wig? I thought, blimey. Anyway, I couldn't get out of there quick enough to pay my money, and I went. I was like in shock. So what does anyone else do when they're in financial shock? They go and buy something else to make them feel better. So anyway, I was passing Accesorize, and I saw this cute little bag. It's just made, feels like cotton. And it's got all this beautiful embroidery on it, in blues, orange, yellow, really summery bag. It does come with this wide crossbody strap. And it has like a, down the middle, it has like a, silver thread, like that's quite sparkly. I'll probably never use that. I'll just top handle it. Take the, of course. And it's just, you've still got your little zippy pocket in there. But I thought, that's cute for summer, isn't it? And it'll just fold down like flat into your case, like that. You know what I mean? And then just pop out. Nice little summer bag. And there is actually a press stud there to close it a little bit. So that, if you don't want it open, it does have a little closure, which I quite like. But I thought that was really pretty, and that's from Accesorize, so made me feel slightly better about being ripped off with the Toblerones. Now, the next thing I want to tell you about, honestly, this happened when I was down on my own. So when I'm down with my dad, I always spend all day with him, and when it comes to tea time, or that time when he starts getting a bit tired, I'll leave him and I'll go off. Normally I'm with Mike and we'll go off for dinner somewhere. So we've usually had the morning lunch with my dad and into the afternoon. Anyway, my dad was getting tired and I said, right, I'll just leave you. So I got on the bus, and as I'm on the bus, obviously you're scrolling, and I was looking in Designer Exchange, which is, I bought a few bits from them. They're like a shop where people sell their designer bits off. So they're pre-loved. And I was scrolling through, and what I was looking for, I wanted some earrings for work, just some small earrings for work. So I'm scrolling through, and I see these little Gucci ones, and they're very reasonable, but the picture was really bad. Picture was like, it was like they were square, but they were on an angle, so the point of the square like went like that in your ear. And I thought, oh, I like that. They just turned a bit, but you couldn't see the centre. It was all blurry. And anyway, I looked, because they have designer exchanges all over. They have one in Knightsbridge, they have one at Cheshire Oaks, they have one in Manchester. Where else do they have one? They have one in Birmingham. I don't know, but they're all over. And obviously you can buy online. So I looked, and these earrings happened to be in Manchester, and I thought, oh, I'll go along. When I get off this bus, I'll go along. And they're in like the Royal Exchange Arcade. If you know Manchester, you'll know where that is, next to the Royal Exchange Theatre. Anyway, I went in there and I said to the girls, oh, I'm looking for the Gucci earrings. Well, she shows me these earrings, and I'm not kidding you, they were like a tiny, tiny little heart. Tiny. And the other one was a tiny, tiny, like, little triangle. Now, I love a odd match pair. I do. I quite like that. You know, sometimes you have a short earring and a long earring. That's quite nice. But they were tiny, and she went, and they're £450. And I'm like, and what are you going to buy a glass to see them? So I'm like, they're not quite what I was looking for. I'm looking for, you know, some earrings for work. I said, actually, I saw these ones on your site. I said, so I showed her the picture. Well, she just burst out laughing. And I'm like, rude. But now I know why she was laughing. Right, so I'll show you these. So, Gucci. So they came in the box. And they came in the little dust bag. So everything was there. So these little earrings for work. Look at the size of them. Look at the size of them. So definitely not for work. I'd knock someone out. But look at the work in there. None of this was showing. So you've got all this wire work. You've got the double G's here. Trying to get away from the shine. The clip-ons as well. And they have got these rubber bits. So I wore them for dinner and for a couple of hours after that. And they were comfy. I never... should put one on. Try and get one on. So you can't see, but when you're talking and your hair's thing, you can see them. I just think they're fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So I think the girl, obviously, you know, I'm going, I want these little ones for work. But even they were going, well, you know, the pictures didn't show any of the work in these earrings at all. So, well, it meant that they were left for me. So I was like, wow, yeah, I'll take them. So that was quite funny. So I love the way the dust bag even has, it's like, it's got a separation so they don't scratch each other as well. But I just thought these were fantastic. Really fantastic. But definitely not for work. They're, you know, going out earring. But yeah, really comfy. So a good buy. But the pictures were literally shocking. So, well, that's probably why nobody bought them. So yeah, goodbye for me. But yeah, no wonder the girl laughed, yeah. Because I was thinking them were this big. Could use them as blooming coasters if I definitely don't wear them. But I will wear them. I'm going to wear them. Well, I have worn them. And I wear them again. Right. Bit all over the place today, aren't I? Right, what for showing you? 1, 2, 3. 2 more items to show you. Let's do the Irregular Choice sunglasses. So, I love the case that they come in. It's got all hidden animals. You can see a rhino, elephants. I think there's birds and things. Yeah, bird. Yeah, you can spend hours. Oh, there's a tiger. Looking for the hidden animals. And I got these from Kat. She knows that I collect sunglasses. As I say, I already have a pair of Irregular Choice. And she said, oh, I'm going to be putting these up, but just thought I'd check with you. And I was like, absolutely. So, this is what they look like. So like a bit cat-like with these little cat ears here, which I absolutely love. But they actually have cats at the side. Look at that. And they've got little diamante eyes, and they've got a little cat face here. But look at that. And then the tail makes the thing. I just think they're fabulous. And obviously they remind me of my cat Boo, because I've got a black cat. I just think they are amazing. And the shape of them, and you've got a cat on this side as well, it's not just on one side. And I just think I love them. And you've got your cat at the side. It's just unusual. Love them for my collection. And yeah, there's a few sunglasses to collect. There is a bunny one, and Fiona was selling the bunny ones, and they don't come up very often. And I did think about buying them, but they just didn't spark joy. And I thought, unless it sparks joy, I'm not gonna buy them, even though they were rare, and they very rarely come up. So I definitely said no to those, even though they would have been great for my collection. But I don't know. They're just these ones, yeah. And plus I love them because they're like my cat. So speaking of my cat, this is a good segue. The shoes, in fact it's a kind of Boo themed thing. My Irregular Choice shoes have a black cat. So you've got the black cat sitting on the moon, you've got the tail coming down here. Can I get my hand in behind to kind of highlight? Yeah. Highlight the cat there sitting with his tail curling round here. And these are such a beautiful colour, like midnight blue velvet. And then this blue shiny heel. And you've got these like iridescent clouds. It's like meant to be like that sky, you know, when it just goes that kind of dark blue before it goes to black. And you've got the iridescence of the clouds there. You've got the gold stars. And then you've got the cat sitting on the moon, which obviously reminds me of Boo, my black cat. That's the sole, like psychedelic toadstools. It's a buckle fastening, which I absolutely hate, because, you know, you're twisting and turning. I'd rather have a Velcro. Must be a sign of me getting old. But, you know, it is what it is. But they were in the sale and I absolutely loved them. Really comfy. I've worn them to work. And yeah, really comfy. Really love those. Yeah, really happy with those. So, what have I got for you next week? Well, not next week. 2 weeks away. Might have some more sunglasses. What do we say? We listen, but we don't judge. Yeah, might have some more sunglasses. I've definitely got another pair of Irregular Choice. Yeah, and they've got an element about them that's quite good. And I'm sure I'll have some other bits. So stay irregular, guys. Don't follow the crowd because it's so boring. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. watching, guys, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Don't know what I'm up to. Oh, I've got another trip to Glasgow, so I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.